Well, as many of you know, outside of California, those of you inside California definitely know, Gavin Newsom is not up for re-election. He's term limited, and we have a California governor's race taking place right now. Joining me at this time, as he has previously, is one of the top candidates in that race. He's the grandson of the founder of the iconic American California-based company, Zacky Farms, a poultry company. And he was in that poultry industry. Let's welcome back Leo Zacky, candidate for Congress here in California. Leo, good to see you.
Candidate for governor. Good to see you.
Did I say Congress? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, governor, right. Thanks for correcting me there. Um, so, Leo, how's it going?
good. Just it's a lot of running around all over the state and also all over the country. I was just with the Council for National Policy at their event in Boston. I'll be going to Mar-a-Lago for a couple of events, one with CPAC, one with Turning Point, uh, next month. And I mean, it's just I'm all over the place. I got to go out to Rancho Cucamonga, up to San Jose. I mean, you name it, I'm everywhere right now.
Turning Point. Wow, that just hit me emotionally when I heard you say that. What will you be doing with Turning Point, Leo?
So they have their big founders event annually at Mar-a-Lago every year. So
Hmm.
everybody gets typically Charlie would get up there and lay out the whole plan and go out and raise his target of $100 million, and well, he pretty much did it every single time. So uh, this is going to be a different one for sure. But we'll see how it all plays out. Interesting to see what the next move is for Turning Point.
Yeah, it will be. Leo, for our viewers who may be not real familiar with your campaign yet, tell us why you are running for governor and what you bring to the table.
Sure. Well, I'm running for a whole host of reasons. One, I've been around politicians since I was 15 when I'd shadow my grandmother with the California Poultry Federation, then became a board member at 18, did that for a decade as a lobbying group. So I got to go and meet with all these people and the bureaucrats, senators, congressmen, USDA, FDA, EPA, so on and so forth. And I learned very quickly that, contrary to what the television will tell you, they're not the best and brightest. They're rather stupid and they don't care about you or your business or your family. And so that was a big wake up call for me early on. And then when my family's business just got destroyed by California's over regulatory policies and just unfair business practices and destroying the business environment for us, that was a big one for me. And then watching the 2020 election go down, I knew that no one was coming to save us. And I wasn't about to give up my life and my freedom. So I decided enough's enough. I have to do something. And with my experience in business and my time spent here through my whole life in California, I'm a fourth generation Californian, that I developed common sense solutions. And that's what I want to implement here in California. That's what we're missing is competent leadership. And so I've got the plans to move us forward to eliminate the massive taxes that we all are facing every day and the simple solutions to things like drought and homelessness and crime and corruption and how we can improve education and actually use the oil here that we have in California and mitigate and prevent these wildfires and turn all these net negatives into net positive revenue generators by simply being proactive as opposed to reactive.
Yeah, I love what I heard, and I really like the two words that just jumped out at me: common sense.
The one thing that's very common about common sense is that it's very uncommon.
Ah, there you go. Leo, there are those on the left who say, wait a minute, that's here we go again. Here's some conservative talking points. If California's business environment is so bad, why do we have Silicon Valley, the tech capital of the world? How
That's
do you,
not the reason we have the economy as strong as we do here in California. It's agriculture. Hate to break it to you. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of very intelligent and very wealthy people here in the state of California doing all sorts of different ventures like tech. Um, but agriculture is the undisputed champion when it comes to revenue generation for the state of California.
I think that's a surprise to a lot of people.
Well, Fresno County is the number one ag county in the country, and Kern
Wow.
County jostles for second place every year with a county in Iowa. I mean, I mean, we have arguably one, we take the number one and two spot every year, but we have two podium finishers every year when it comes to revenue generation from agriculture in the whole country. And I mean, we have the most We produce the most avocados, artichokes, almonds, and strawberries in the entire world. We have
Oh, I
the
didn't know that.
yeah, we have the largest wine industry in the nation, and I'd say North America. We also have more oranges in Florida, more peaches in Georgia, most nectarines, walnuts, the largest dairy industry, beef industry. I mean, the list goes on and on. We lead the nation in over 25 different products.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh, carrots, lettuce, forgot to mention that as well. We produce two-thirds of the nation's winter vegetables. That's another thing that we do. Now, a lot of that happens in Imperial County. So, yeah, I mean, I know this state, I know agriculture, and everybody's got to eat, let me tell you.
Everybody's got to eat.
Everybody's got to eat. And so that's a pretty big, important statistic that California has, and that's where our money comes from. So we need to empower our farmers. We need to empower them through less regulation, less restrictive permitting, less nonsense like from CEQA or the Coastal Commission, and we have to give them water. I mean, that's the one big issue that we're facing here in California is we're in this perpetual state of drought. It's man-made. We're dumping billions of gallons into the sea, and we're not doing anything to harvest it. We've been approved for desal, but like I said, CEQA and the Coastal Commission are shooting them down every time, and we don't have the power infrastructure in place. So we need small modular nuclear reactors to fuel those sources of water. And the winning combination there is that you get cheap, abundant water and cheap power, which also puts us at a more competitive standpoint. I mean, when you have 40-cent kilowatt hour power in California, and people can go to other states and pay 4, 5, 6 cents. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And as you mentioned earlier, like they would argue that we have all, left people on the left would argue that we have this robust economy. Well, Chevron, after 140 years left, In-N-Out Burger left, moved to Tennessee. Oracle left, Tesla left, 99-cent stores are out of business. My family, the largest privately owned employer in the state of California, 4,000 people out of business all because of regulatory processes here and high taxes and losing that competitive edge because we play in a global market, as I mentioned earlier, with all those other products.
I did not realize Zacky Farms was the number one private company employer in the state of California.
Yeah, largest privately owned employer, largest poultry producer on the West Coast, largest second chance employer in California, largest organic turkey producer in the nation. Uh,
Wow.
I mean, we were no screwing about. Like we were very serious about our operation. I mean, we were producing 1.2 million birds a week.
Wow. Amazing stuff, Leo. Where can our viewers find more about your campaign online?
Well, I mean, the best place is go to my website, leozacki.com. And then obviously you should go and follow me on social media. I'm always posting stuff on there at Leo, the letter S, Zacky on X, on Instagram, on TikTok. Uh, Instagram is my personal favorite, and you can always DM me on there as well. I'm not impossible to get a hold of. So I want to hear from people. I want to hear your thoughts, your input. Because if I'm going to represent you, I need to hear what you think, and maybe you have a better idea than I do, or there's parts of it that can help expand on things that I've developed. It's a representative government, and I'm here to represent you.
Wow. Good info, Leo. Very good info. We appreciate you joining us. Any final comments? Not that you have to, but
Sure. I mean, look, I don't need this job. I don't want to, I didn't want to ever have to be a public figure, but I've got no choice at this point. Things have gotten so bad here in California, and this is my home. But this isn't about an ego. This isn't about enriching myself. Certainly not going to make a career out of politics. I just want to go and fix this place, set it up right so everybody else can enjoy it and I can raise a family here because I love this state. It has everything going for it, but competent leadership and honest and genuine people. And that's what I am. I'm a real Californian. I play ice hockey. I snowboard. I'm a regular guy.
all right. I like that ending there. Leo Zaki, thanks for joining us, and we'll see how things continue here.
Thanks, Rick. I appreciate it.
You got it. Back with more after this.